Hey everybody, this is MisterMr from Chibi No Podcast, and I'm doing a special episode here today by myself. I'm here and I'm doing a small breakdown of the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer that dropped today on January 24th, 2021. And there is a lot of information they've given us here, and it's awesome. So let's go on with the first little bit of the trailer here. We see, appears to be a city. I don't know what city, pardon me, but it just looks like everything's being destroyed. We don't know what's going on right now. And then somebody says, this is our only chance. And the next scene you see, it cuts. You see Kong on a boat. He's chained. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy what they're doing, because it seems like they're recruiting him. They're using him as a, they even say the lines, "We need Kong." So it's cool. Like, he's their fighter. What is it, Smash Bros? But yeah, I digress. But it gets pretty intense. This trailer's only 2.5 minutes long, and they're needing Kong because something's happening. And what is happening? And you figure it out a little bit into the 1 minute mark, and it appears like Godzilla is just ravaging Earth in general. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what he's doing. He's the first thing you see of Godzilla is him going through a submarine or a naval ship, and then he's getting shot at. Obviously, none of this stuff will work on him. But yeah, it seems like the Godzilla we're seeing in the trailer is like the old school Godzilla from the Toho era, like the Japanese Godzilla, like when he first came out. So it's showing him very aggressive, him attacking the naval fleets, and then you see Kong is standing on the ship, and then Godzilla. The coolest scene is that 1 minute 16. Godzilla pops out of the water, and he's just attacking, and he fights Kong, and Godzilla comes out of the water, and then you see music coming up. It's like a hip hop pop beat, and it's just hyping you up. It gets you very like fighting game hype. It's pretty sick, and you see Kong do his massive punch to Godzilla. It looks pretty sick. Just what they're giving us and what we're waiting for. It's just getting crazier and crazier, and you can tell there a lot of the budget is going towards this monster fights, because there's a scene where I think it's Japan or Korea, because it's got the colorfulness to it. He's in the city and it's just green, like it's cyberpunk here where he's at, dude. It's just kicking ass, and it's just pretty intense, because like towards the end of the scenes, towards the end of the last 30 seconds, I guess they're saying the myths were real, something crazy happening, and then you see Kong put his hand over like a red handprint, and it matches him perfectly. So obviously there's more than one Kong prior in the past. And then the next thing you see is Kong with a freaking axe or a hammer or something, but when you see close up what he has wrapped around it, because obviously this is a giant hammer for him, but it looks like one of Godzilla's dorsal fins. So this looks like a weapon he's going to fight Godzilla with in order to combat him. Because obviously, when you see towards the end of this trailer, which is amazing, by the way, Kong, it's so insane, because you just see the build up, how this trailer is, and you see him attacking Godzilla's, what's the word? He's Godzilla's atomic breath, and it's pretty insane, because you see Kong basically absorb the atomic breath and hit it with Godzilla with it. And oh my gosh, it just looks insane. It hypes you up. This is a monster film that is the definition of a monster film, a kaiju film. Like, if you're coming into here to watch this movie as a like plot story, like, there's the deeper meaning to this. Like, this is not something you're wasting your time if you're gonna watch this. This is just a simple monster film. If just monsters fighting each other, just things blowing up, people are in the middle of it, and that's it. But since this is a U.S. made film, from who again? Century? Or no, not Century. Warner Brothers and Legendary Films. We're gonna have some plot. So if you want me to discuss what I believe some of the plot's gonna be, I'll give you 5 seconds to tune out of here, but this is what I believe is going to happen. I was right about the Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla King of Monsters. So what I'm thinking is this Godzilla isn't the real Godzilla. I feel that this Godzilla is a fake, like a Mecha Godzilla, because at the end of King of Monsters, you see that they have the head of Ghidorah, and I don't know what company has the head of Ghidorah. I think it's the same company that they were bringing them. I can't remember, but something like that. That's what I think they're doing, and that's not Godzilla. Or my second school of thought was it's Godzilla, and he's going on a rampage because he knows humans are building, my assumption, a Mecha Ghidorah, and he just knows something's off. He's trying to get something going, and he's just upset, which would make sense because he's a balance of everything. So if he needs to destroy humans for them to fix everything, that's what I think he's going to do. That's what I think is going on. And they need Kong because obviously they don't know how to fight a monster, so they need another kaiju versus another kaiju. So that's my assumption. But yeah, people, tell me what you think of this trailer. I think it's awesome. I'm a big monster flick guy, and I've been a Godzilla fan since I was a little kid. So yeah, just give me your thoughts and opinions. Comment below, like this video, and yeah. All right, guys. See you later. This is Diego with Chibi Podcast.